We got bananas in chat. That historically means that we're live on the Twitch. Dot the TV. Slash it. Look at that shininess. Look at that shininess. My friends, today we're going to do an extra long stream as we're celebrating 9 years, which was yesterday. We have the one, the only, the I Love Cats to thank for that. I hadn't thought about it. Hadn't thought about it in a long time. It's interesting how in the past, when YouTube was all new and fresh, couldn't wait to hit those milestones. Always coming up with ideas for specials. Now I've been doing it for so long. You know, it's more about the rhythm for me now. It's more about just one video to the next, enjoying it and thinking less about milestones, sub numbers, goals, things like that, you know. So I'm kind of not surprised that, you know, it would pass me by. But yes, yesterday, September the 25th, that was it. Now, is the chat okay? A couple of people are saying the stream has died or something. Just a couple of people. Thank you for the happy 9th anniversary congratulatory messages. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. I would have liked to have come up with a video. To be fair, I haven't had many ideas for specials in a while. You know, once you've done a few of them, you kind of exhaust the good ideas. Now, we're not going to stand around here waiting. We're going to be active in the area, because in this stream I want to work on the entrance to Decked Out. I've been talking to Tango about it a lot, and now that my moon biome project is kind of finished, I would like to work on the entrance to this, and I've kind of got a bit of a vision going on. A bit of a vision right now. But it will start off with us, well, tidying up my inventory for one. Like, what's going on here? You know, one thing was out of place. What's about that? We got noises in the ear. We got that Christopher here for 56 months. Thank you ever so much. Thank you for the message as well. TTP Java's here with the Prime. Kelmel B here for 13 months. You think you've been watching on YouTube since you were just starting? Well, 9 years is when. Back when we made those silent tutorials with no talking. So I'm thinking that we should look at it like the back of this, right? We transform that, and we turn this here into a biome border. We create a new mini biome for this, Ravager's Run, and then we're going to extend a structure out that the players can walk around and then walk down into the Decked Out game. Now, I want to be Mr. Prepared this episode, so I'm going to make a list. Okay? I need to get basalt, granite, and coarse dirt. We can thank Cubfan for this amazing block palette. I saw it in his base and it stuck in my mind as just, hey, that's a great way to make a biome. Now, when it comes to building the structure on the outside, I kind of don't want to use blackstone. I think what I want to use is stone bricks and nether brick. But we'll wander around here and we'll look at the elements of Decked Out and we'll think, what on the inside here should go on the outside? Like the banners? The banners would certainly suit being on both sides. And actually, you know, the block palette here is pretty much blackstone and nether brick, right? With the red stuff down the bottom. So we're going to be bringing nether bricks. And I'll bring some blackstone as well. Let's write these down. This is how you do projects, y'all. You got to be prepared. Change your skin to Ravage Suma. Well, I don't have a Ravager Suma skin, but man, me with that face, jeez, I don't want to know about it. Caroline says, I hate face reveals. I'm still confused over Mumbo Jumbo. Oh, my word. Oh, my word, that's... That's cracked me. I don't even know what to say to that. Oh boy. Is it me or is it like the ones on the edge look slightly duller? What is going on there? Is there glass? There's glass blocks. Oh, that's clever. Very clever, Tango. That just makes them blend together without you bare... I've never noticed that. That means it's good. That means it's really good. We might want some red nether brick. Like, we might have the structure I build around here constitute some of that. But I don't even have access to it, so probably not. Okay, in this spot here, I've got a great idea for the biome border. It's going to involve some iron, some quartz. I think that's actually about it. Most other stuff that we need I will have to hand. So, by the way, this is... Oh, it's not there. Where is it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I think I left it in my decked out. Yeah, I must have left it in my decked out chest. Okay, I got a decked out deck, right? I don't want to like lose that. Don't want to lose it at all. So by working in the area, we'll put down a sign as well in case someone logs on, because you know, I'm kind of here doing my thing. Man, with Cub going around and like picking up all these shulker boxes, don't leave stuff lying around, peeps. Don't leave stuff lying around. I've learned my lesson. Alright, John Boy 166 is here for 2 months. Thank you so much, dude. Silver Lycan Studios here with cheers and bits, saying happy 9 years. Love, sending you lots of love and support. You're an absolutely amazing content creator, admin in person. You have helped me grow as a person too. Keep being fantastic. Suma can't wait to keep supporting you over the years to come. Thank you for the lovely message, dude. I appreciate it ever so much. Speaking of growth, like, ooh, that's new. If ever there are, you know, chapters in your life, which we all have lives and we all have chapters in them. Man, I feel like YouTube has been a huge part of growth for me, right? Like, if you've watched my red videos on the Suma Says channel, then you'll know where I've come from, and I feel like I was getting my way out of that space when YouTube started, and man, just that having like, I think the power of having something successful or good or positive is so massive to extending to other things, right? It may just be making videos and people watch them and all that, but it bleeds out. It's like you learn skills. Those skills apply to other things. You learn ways of thinking. People give you positivity. It's extraordinary, and I would wish for anyone looking to make change in their life or to get from one place to another to seek out like something positive that you can participate in. You know, doesn't have to be what I'm doing, just if you're doing something, it's better than doing nothing. That's for one. Okay, we'll go put this over to the side and then we'll start to gather some materials. Do you think you need to add some technical to your moon biome, even if it's not really beautiful or inspiring? Love you, X. Have a great day. This is Jamie B. I feel like I want to do more technical stuff, but I'm too motivated in this game, sort of by the path of least resistance. I find it really difficult to be motivated to make a rail track to go somewhere, because I can fly everywhere, right? Like, where they've made this game easier, it feels like some of the motives to do technical stuff is less and less. That's like a criticism of myself and of the game, perhaps. But yes, I tend to look at things now through like the lens of needs, what resources I need, and like how am I going to build and make stuff look cool. But I'm kind of lacking on that whole like, what can I do a redstone approach. And this deep into a season, it feels kind of difficult to challenge myself to pivot to a different playing style. But next season, I might set some rules like no elytra and see where that takes me, you know. That Christopher says, on the growth side, I must also thank you for something you said on one of your Says videos about pessimism versus optimism. It really struck me. I've been struggling with GAD for years, and it really helps me out, so thank you. I'm not sure what GAD is, but I'm going to guess the thing is about, like, paying attention to your own thoughts. Noticing how your own thoughts can be negative, and then weighing them up against what's rational or not, because we can so easily beat ourselves up with our own thoughts, right? And you may not even look at it that way or think about it that way. You're just sort of, I don't know, like, one of the easy ones to do is when you, like, go somewhere, meet some people, some new people, and then you start telling yourself, oh, such a goof, they hate me or whatever, right? Like, that's sort of just all chatter in your head, and it's negative, and sometimes you should look at negative like it's not truth, like it's just one way things get flipped, right? Oh, generalized anxiety disorder. Well, I know a fair bit about anxiety myself as well, dude. I've suffered with that. And what I'm saying right now kind of relates to that, because you have this internal negative chatter, and you got to just realize at some point that it's kind of like a bad habit in your brain. These pathways just fire over and over again, and you end up believing some of these things you're saying to yourself. Whereas you got to root it in some rationality and realize, hang on a minute, I'm not a mind reader. I don't know what other people are actually thinking. And I'll tell you what, I reckon most people go around with more compassion for one another than we realize. I certainly do. I realized at one point, I don't go around like looking at other people and going, you're this, you're that. But I seem to think everyone's doing that to me, right? Like, so you got to pay attention to that voice. And you got to be aware of it. You got to become aware of it each time you start talking to yourself that way, because that ain't the way to talk to yourself. You got to be positive and rational and real. Right, we'll take some quartz. We're not going to need half as much as I've got right there, but it'll serve this project well. I'm glad I made a little list. It makes it easier to remember. So we've got the quartz, the iron. We're going to need more basalt though. We're going to need granite, coarse dirt, nether bricks. Oh, we've got lots of this stuff. Dirt. Course dirt. Oh, we ain't got lots of this though. I mean, I might use up all of that, believe it or not. That's regular dirt. Don't know what it's doing over on this side. Get in your own lane, regular dirt. Jeez. But what we will do, blah, 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 blah. Let's take 4 of those, and wrong one. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. I brought my snake to class once and had nobody notice. Nobody's going to notice the stain on your shirt. Yeah, like, there's a desire to be well presentable to other people, right? Like, sometimes your clothes end up a bit scruffy and you spill something on it. Yeah, that can make you, like, a little, oh god, you know, I'm not presentable kind of feeling, but it's not as big a deal as you think. It is to some people, to be fair. Like, I definitely know some people hold others' appearance in high regard, but that's not exactly a noble thing, if you ask me. Okay, let's go to the granite and grab a bunch of this. I mean, that's so much more than I'm going to need, but we'll play it that way. So we've got coarse dirt, we've got granite. Salt we need more of. Nether bricks next. And then we're going to bring some blackstone, but I don't really intend on using it much. So I'll take all of that. Some cracks. All of these. I mean, it's all good for what we're doing. Wow, I thought I had more overall. We'll pick up some more of that in the nether, so I'm not going to cross that off my list just yet. And then blackstone, right? So when it comes to blackstone, I have extraordinary amounts of it. Cracked, polish, cracked, more polished. There we go. That'll probably do. I really don't think we're going to leave it, but just in case. Just in case. Now, do I need all 6 of these? I don't know if I do, but I'm going to take them anyway. We've got some gifted subs coming in. I'm kind of behind on those noises in the ear, right? Okay, let's read some of these. Where did we get to last? Only Bajani is here for 4 months. By the way, I got a hot cup of tea, peeps. It's time to start drinking it. I feel like it's the perfect time to start drinking it. Enigmatic Entity is here with the Prime. Marshmallow 353. for 6 months. Hey X, congratulations on 9 years. You should build a monument somewhere on the server, but seriously, thanks for an awesome creator. Also, face reveal at 10 years. 10 years is a bit soon. Let's add a 0. Let's go with 100, you know. 100 years from now. No, 91 years from now. Do the maths, jeez. Thank you ever so much, appreciate it. George Philos is here for 12 months. How's my day going? It's good, I just went for a long walk this morning and then started streaming. Ollie Lou, 15, thank you for your Prime subscription. Appreciate it. Next September, you should rename yourself 10th Suma. I could do that. Not a bad idea. Demonic742 here with Cheers and Bits saying, hi X, long time no see. Happy 9 years on YouTube. Glad I could make a stream finally. Just gonna lurk as I've had a great day, but it's great to be here seeing you live again. I'm glad. Oh, you've not had a great day. Oh, well. Jeez, I'm sorry you haven't had a good day. Hopefully this live stream will be a little bit of relief from that. Hi, and thank you for the cheers and bits. Heinz Stulagang is here with the Prime. G-Stab's here for 56 months. That's incredible. Mother of Corgis is here for 9. That's a Twitch baby. Speaking of 9s, I want to see some interesting questions about things I've done on YouTube over the past 9 years, right? That'll make a really interesting conversation. Season 7 World Tour. No. We're just going to play on here like normal. Excuse me. Excuse me for the slurping. Right. Someone in chat that I want to reply to. Your chat moved up quickly, but I think I got the gist of it. You go to riding events, you get butterflies in your stomach. You're worried about how people are going to judge you. It's a difficult place to get out from that kind of anxiety. You've got to pay attention to your thoughts. You see, when you worry about something before it happens, you suffer twice. Because worrying is suffering, and then the thing when it happens, that's the other suffering. But most of the time, things are never really as bad as the worrying part. It's weird. You worry, and then, oh, it's not so bad. So if you can remove the worrying part, then when you go and do the thing and it's not so bad, you kind of look at it differently, right? Now, I don't know the specifics of your situation, but what I recommend is just paying attention to those feelings and being able to be okay with them being there as well. Sometimes it's possible to feel anxious and then just be like, okay, this is how I feel now. I'm going to sit here and rest. I know it will pass. You don't feel this way forever. And then pay attention to the things that you say to yourself, to the way that you feel, to the way those feelings change. A lot of it comes from inside yourself. A lot of it is just you creating this worry over and over again. And if you pay attention to it, you might just realize it's not actually based in reality a lot. It's based in fear and whatnot. Delicious tea, man. I want to keep sipping away on this. Brent Trab says, all this talk of face reveals, what are your thoughts on parasocial relationships? I think awareness of parasocial relationships is probably the big thing. Being aware of it, making people aware of it. I try to make people aware of it here as well. It's a one-way parasocial relationship. You should be aware, like, that when I come to my computer and I do my streaming, it's not like a normal interaction, right? This is what I should have been doing. It's not a normal interaction. It's not like we're hanging out and chatting and we're friends, we know each other. It might feel like that, but be aware it's one-way social. There are... Jeez, 2,400 peeps have tuned in. Thank you, everyone. Be sure to hit that follow button while you're here. You know, like, I don't know each and every one of you at all, do I? And I think what's important is just making one another aware of that. Sometimes people can exploit this position that I'm in right now. Not going to name or point fingers because that's all speculative. But it can blatantly take place. And so we need to just be aware of it, right? That's my thing. Like, Parasocial should be about discussing it, being aware of it, sharing the idea of it, because a lot of people are consuming media from personalities these days. Personalities they become attached to. And that kind of attachment can be unhealthy. So you just need, like, the awareness. Okay, let's read some more noises in the ear while we mine this basalt. Devacratis is here gifting subs to Raindrop3698, Tim Tam with the many M's, First 86 Prelude, Pac-Man419, Caroline 0031. Devacratis, thank you for supporting our community with those gifted subs. Appreciate it. Gobcap is here for 6 months. Chesney1989 is here with the Prime. Poetry Slam 77 for 5 months. 78 even. Don't know why I said 77. Doc M 77. Let's just blame Doc M. Okay. Gaig Zip is here for 3 months. Love listening to the stream while getting work done. That's cool. Yeah, I enjoy doing some, you know, housework, whatever it is, whilst enjoying a podcast or whatever. C-Trov is here for 1,000 bits. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate it. Happy anniversary. Thanks for everything you bring to the community. And thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Now, this thing's kind of slow, right? It's going to keep spitting those out. It's a little bit of a flaw with that design, but I'm not so bothered about that. What we'll do, we should have the empty ones here. Excuse me. Oh, goodness me, I'm burping. It's because I've just guzzled down loads of tea. We will take this nether brick, and then we can use it to make more nether brick. I don't really need to fill up all of these. We're just going to fill up 2. Which is probably more than enough, right? What am I doing? But I will, at some point in this stream, need to come back here and transport all of this back to my base. So y'all got to remind me. Like, I'm hoping we can go start to end on this project. I've got a vision. I feel productive. You know, we're planned. I took notes. I picked up these materials. I'm organised. Oh, it's all going in the right direction so far, right? Now this stuff's just going to keep coming and coming, basically. And I should probably put that 1 block back. Boop. Okay. More noises in the ear. Cow3432 is here for 3 months. Thank you so much, dude. We got Get Shreked. I like that username. Thank you for subscribing, dude. Appreciate it. Gween says, thinking about starting my own channel, any tips? My tip is always just get started. Go from thinking to doing. That's a big thing. Right? And you spend a lot of time thinking about stuff you might do, but sometimes it's better to just start. Don't think about it as perfection. Like, you need to come out the gates, you know, perfect and ready to go. Sometimes you just gotta fumble your way out. Right? Like, if you think about how I got started in my first videos, it's like when I started, I actually thought I was doing really good, because I kind of had this idea, like, I'd watched other people do it, and back then Minecraft videos were very different. Okay, people used to record at night, they would mumble, didn't know how to talk to the camera. Like, this is 9 years ago. Everything you see on Hermitcraft today, all these YouTubers making videos, it's all like a very figured out thing now. And back then it wasn't. It was far more casual, far more individual, which was its own charm, really. I think it literally just finished dispensing the stuff. But when I got started, I was like, and you know, I wasn't going to talk, but I was like, I'm going to show you how to do this stuff clearly and articulately. And I decided to do that because I'd watched too many videos of people recording at night when it's hard to see and not being very clear about what it is that you're trying to get from the video, and also talking about other stuff a lot, like oh, sorry, it's been, you know, a week since I last uploaded, this happened, that happened. And like, when you tune into a video and you don't know who the person is, you're not really there to hear about them. You're tuning in because you searched for, you know, Minecraft tutorial, right? So I was like, well, I'm going to get straight to the point with my stuff. Show you what it is. Show you how it works. Here's the materials that you need. Here's how you build it. And I feel like I put together a really good product, actually. But looking back on it now, like, it wouldn't survive today. No one wants to watch that today, right? So the fact is, I just got started. I guess in a weird way, I thought I got started, like, with a pretty strong product. And then as I got into it and developed it and saw it developing and then saw other people do even better stuff, it kind of made me realize, whoa, this, you know, like, you can do a lot better than what I was doing. But anyway, you know, it's about getting started. You just, if you don't get started, then you'll always be thinking about it. So, peeps in chat asking me to play Among Us next week. I might join Wells. Wells invited me to play some Among Us, and I thought, yeah, can do. You know, like, lots of people are talking about it, and I'll have some time next week to give it a shot, so why not? So there you go. Right, we're going to put our boxes in this biome, because in theory, everything over there is going to get transformed, essentially. I never brought any stone bricks with me. I feel like that's a derp. How did I not put that on my list? Like, I said it would be a big part of the building, right? Also, I'm going to build this up, but that might just come at another time. Now, I know Tango and Impulse have brought this land here, but I think it's fine to remove their markers. I think we're a bit paying for land, right? We're kind of all transforming this area, and everything you see here, probably gonna put in a border sort of in this spot, and then maybe the biome we have here can extend into this space around the back, and we can, like, utilize this area for something new. But for now, this is all gonna get transformed, and I'm gonna need an axe for the next bit. Just chuck that down, shake it all around. And Silk Touch. Asuma, top 3 fruits, says 6root91. This will be easy for me to answer. I'm going to say kiwi, raspberry, and blueberry. Because those are, like, my main fruits that I eat on a regular basis, plus apples and bananas. But I'd say, I think raspberry's probably going to go at the top of the list, then kiwi, then blueberry. I mean, raspberries are just, you know, if you're out there in strawberry land and you think stuff that tastes like strawberries is good and strawberries are nice, well, let me introduce you to raspberry, okay? It's the superior berry. Strawberry jam, swap it out for raspberry jam, I'm telling you. Strawberry yogurt, try raspberry yogurt. It's better. It's just plain better. Not knocking strawberry. Strawberry's alright. Okay, it's a great taste, but raspberry's sharper, it's keener, it's more articulate, it's a great flavour. It's a great flavour. And you know the old peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Swap out that strawberry jam for some raspberry jam. Upgrade your sandwich experience. Okay? It's one of life's great crimes, great tragedies. That it's strawberry that gets all the buzz. And then raspberry's just sitting there like, hey man, check me out. I'm better at this. I'm better at this flavour thing. Raspberries are good, but they can get mushy more quickly. And strawberry, I can't stand mushy fruit. Again, that's a fair point, right? But, like, when I eat strawberries, actually just strawberries to raspberries, I really like how soaked in liquid the raspberries are. At least the ones I get, because they're, like, frozen for freshness. The strawberries, I always just find the texture not that appealing. Actually eating the fruit itself. So again, I'm just saying, another +1 for the old raspberry, right? Okay, we're going to start with the biome border. The biome border. And full credit to Good Times with Scar. I saw this in his video, and I was like, oh, that's a really nice idea. And then I was thinking about what we're going to do for the biome border, and then it just kind of came back to me. I was like, oh yeah, that will look great. That will look great over here. We're going to take some chains. I feel like I might need to introduce something of contrast, or maybe I'm actually misremembering. Where's the iron? Oh, there it is. It's just kind of blending in with the quartz. Might use a little bit of that. Might actually look better to use that to begin with. So, with like this, And if I raise it up by 1, it feels too high. So I'm going to leave it where it is. But with this, we're going to create a real rigid, like, biome border thing. We can actually have a little path go through this sort of diagonal space. And I'm not really sure if that's the best way to do it or not. Okay, but what Scar did is then he had vertical chains going up about 3 high. And then put like a slab on top of it. Now the cool thing about this is that for a wall design, it's pretty kind of... Actually, I think that might need to be too high. 3 feels a bit much. It's pretty flexible because you're embracing the openness of the wall. So when it comes to like turning corners and keeping all those blocks touching one another, well, it's kind of done for you. Hello? There we go. So I saw something like that in Scar's video, and I was thinking maybe we could do that here. I will say though, just to begin with, not as impressive in Scar's video. I feel like Scar might have actually used some different textures. And do you know what else we could put in here? End rods? I think I might need to neaten this up, the shape of it a little. It kind of felt like it would be really flexible, but maybe that's not so. But if I swap to that, then we get some light out of it. And I'm wondering... Oh man, I might not even need to use the chain. Like, that's pretty cool. Right, let's do some noises in the ear. Commodus Fires here for 3 months. Thank you ever so much. Jordan Gormas is here with a prime. Mickle Stickles here for 46 months. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate it. Viadra616 has subscribed. Cowboy Will is here with a donation saying, I can't send biddies, so here, have this. I enjoy all your content on YouTube. Decked out run? Not sure. Calabra B. Alice. We're going to do a decked out run in this stream, peeps. Lots of people in chat are saying the end rods are better. They are a little better, aren't they? However, I'd say, before we get too carried away, I think Blackstone might be a possibility here. Like, we should think about what does the chain look good with. Ooh, now I'm getting some ideas. Now I'm getting the ideas. The ideas are coming to me. Let's look for... What did I say? Blackstone. So we need... Oh, right. That's why I pulled out that chest. Okay, I got distracted by these blocks. Let's grab our stone cutter. Throw it down over here. Grab our bed. Throw that down over there. Look for the blackstone. Get confused. Where's the blackstone? And then get unconfused. And make only a handful of those. And then sleep in the bed. That's what we'll do. Cowboy Will, thank you again for the donation. We got Rescue Wolf Dreamwalker subscribing. Thank you so much for your subscription. So maybe the better blocks to use over here are blackstone up top. They'll probably complement the chain a little better. Okay, but then this might stick out as a bit of a border. That might be a good thing. Okay, now I know what you're thinking. It's alright, it's alright. What if we change this? Okay, I'm going to put in smithing to... Oh, what a waste! We can't even see it. Failure. Absolute failure. Thank you. Filthy mycelium. Okay. Now that is working nicely in favour. And with what's going to go on the other side, I want to go with that. This, however, is really good for the moon biome, so maybe we'll keep it in mind for the future that the moon biome's going to take advantage of that. Let's come back over here, keeping it organised, right? Keeping it organised. We want some basalt, some granite and coarse dirt. We're only going to use a little bit. We'll probably have to take a trip to Cubvan's base just to get a real feel for this. But we don't want to see the sides of these textures. So we've got to remember we can put them sideways like that. So there's like a magnitude of... I think we can get granite slabs, right? They'll be important. But I'm going to do something like this, essentially. Now we should think about how we're going to actually put these blocks together. Like maybe I should take the veins approach, which is what Scar taught me. That's where you put the blocks more in veins than you do just randomize them. Otherwise they kind of end up looking a little bit like a grid, let's say. So there you go. There's a bit more of that. Should really get a shovel, but essentially, or you know, what we'll end up doing is putting these on top of other bits. So then we do some of that. We could even treat it like these are two different textures as well. Oops, and there goes my food. Now for the transitional bit here, I mean that kind of works to me. That kind of works as a transition. I feel like maybe some black stone walls. Yeah, I might just end up making this a little more orderly than I initially thought, because we can bring in some other elements. Now, when it's flat, it's kind of easy to deal with, right? And we want a good wide space, so 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put the next one here. We're going to have to manipulate the terrain a fair bit, I think. Manipulate it for our needs. And then we're going to kind of want one here, but we want this one to come down by one, I think. And then to hide that texture, we've got to do that. Yeah. This is the process. And then I'm going to put one here. And then shall we come down to this sort of height? There is that. Okay, so then we're also going to need, like, these textures on this side. And then there you can see it again, so let's go up by one. Oh man, what is the material? Isn't it like an axe for that? Feels kind of wrong. Need the same thing here. And then that's kind of like the end of it. I wonder if we should put something a little different. Like, I could put a bit of black stone there and a bit of black stone over here. And then that would cover it. Okay. I feel this. I'm feeling it, peeps. I hope y'all are feeling it as well. Simple little block decisions, right? But they kind of goes a long way. I think what we're going to do... Oh, I already got some. I think we're going to take 2 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's about 8 of them. Maybe even 2 of them, okay? I'm going to shape up the edge of this wall. We'll start up here where it's easy. Like 1, 1, 1. That kind of works. Got to do the same thing down the end here. Now remember, the objective here is to remove the visibility of certain elements. So I'm going to grab that. That was the block I didn't want to swap out. We got some clay. Now the way we did it was like that. This goes on top. I'm loving the jump boost over here. And then we'll have some of our slabs. We'll have some of our chains. We can see that down there. That's fine for now. Let's go ahead and put that on top of it. And that, my friends, is almost there. We've got 1 block here. What do you think? I think that works. I think it works. Let's put in a few more blocks around here. So I don't know how the path's going to look, but that'll tie it in pretty well. Let's go ahead and get these in. Excellent, excellent. People in chat are saying I should eat. Well, I will eat then. I will do some eating. I wonder if there's going to be another team of some sort during this whole resistance shenanigans. There's Ventrax. Resistance shenanigans? Okay, let's build this up. Let's get in those noise in the ears as well. Where am I with them? I'm behind. Great Harlequin is here for 4 months. Morning, X. It's good to have you talking in the ear during work. Thanks for all of the videos during the years. Learned a lot from you, not only in Minecraft. Thank you so much, dude, for your 4 months. That other guy, 128, is here with the Prime subscription. Airman891 is here for 12 months, a whole year. We got Anonymous gifting a sub to Silverwinds for 2 months. Thank you for gifting that sub. Boomerang Village XD is here with cheers and bits saying, you said you didn't have a Ravager skin, so I made one and posted it to Reddit. The beast's in decked out. Might cut you some slack. I appreciate you doing that, dude. I'm not going to be changing skins in the middle of the stream. I don't really want to pull up my web browser, go searching for the skin and all of that. I'm just going to focus on being productive today. Like, I really want to make some strides because I got a clear vision of what I want to do here. I am seeing a potential problem, a difference between the two. When we go up, it breaks it a little bit. Now, if they were in line with one another, which we can easily modify, I could put a stair block. But then when we go completely diagonal, we're going to lose some of that. I think we need to make a little bit of modifications here. It's going to involve getting some of those. And probably about 3 of them. Let's give it a try. In fact, this might encourage me to remove... Ooh, there's something else I could put there. Got to think about the variety of blocks in this game. I think every time you find a reason to use more blocks in a way that just brings shape into it, it just feels better. Hey, and then... one thing leads to another. Gonna plop that up here. That's good. Let's do the same thing on the other side, because now we're going to use stairs as a different element in our build. And hey, yeah, I know it's something super simple, right? But you think it through, and it'll end up doing better, in my opinion. So we need to bring this over here by 1. Now, do I have an axe? I did. I got that morning voice going on. That's what I got. Got that morning voice. Decked out run says shopping lol. Yeah, we'll actually probably do that real soon. We should go check on it, I think. We'll do that real soon because I feel like it. Because don't know what the end of this sentence is really. I just keep saying because. Because. Let's try and make it look a little less obvious by. Oh, this is like coming right up against where I didn't think I'd be building. Great. How typical. Bit more like that, perhaps. This one's probably got to go. Just put that there. Okay. Yeah, so then granite here. Chains come forward by 1. Move over the slab. That's how we do it. So now the diagonal looks fine. So then this is going to become stairs. And then the next slabs will be here. And then I guess that could be that. Yeah. Right, so we're moving the position of a couple of elements here, and then it'll look real good, I think. Oh, this is why I gave myself an axe. So just double check that. We're now going to put 1 here. Now that means that we see the side of the smithing table just there, which I had not thought about. I think I'm just going to be okay with that, otherwise we'll be forever dilly-dallying. And you know how I feel about the old dilly-dally, peeps. You know how... Where did the dirt... Wait, I didn't pick up dirt, did I? That'll do. Okay, 1 and 2. And then I guess we're going for 3 here? Ooh, that's got to be moved across by 1. Unless that's lower. Yeah, no, we'll make that lower. Right, and where's my stairs at? Ah! I fell. I failed. So now they're touching. I feel like that's more acceptable. Might look a little better if I just remove these 2 blocks. And put them down a touch. It's definitely a bit more awkward on this side, isn't it? It's like... Because it's going up the hill, it loses the charm a bit. But it gets there in the end. It does make me wonder if it might have been smarter just to raise all of the train up together. What do you think, peeps? Should I raise the terrain to it? I kind of didn't want to do that initially. It was like, no, let's make it work. But now that I step back, it's like, maybe I should have raised it up. Most people in chat are pretty much saying, flatten it out. Okay. Noises in the ear. The Brandy line is here for 2 months. Thank you ever so much. We got GF Uxie here with a donation saying, for all the entertainment, thanks to you and the whole Hermits. After 5 years modded, I discovered my love for vanilla Minecraft. All the best for the next 10 years. Thank you ever so much, dude. Appreciate it. Modded is where vanilla is where it is at. I like modded. I have my troubles with playing it consistently. I've always been a big proponent of vanilla. I think there's an important balance in this game with game design where when you give too much, you take away. And so if you give all the blocks, you give all the different tiles, give the kitchen sink block. Like when you go into too much detail, you take away from the creativity. And so when Mojang adds stuff, I think they do it with the intention of, like, what are people going to create with this, as opposed to, let's give them a block that lets them have something more realistic or more just like this object or that object, right? It's interesting putting together something so simple like this, because it teaches you a little bit. Man, the crossbow looks so weird. But you can see the back of it. It teaches you a little bit about like thinking things through. Like when you do stuff on a big scale, you really gotta do what you do on a small scale right, because otherwise it takes you a lot longer. So this ain't taking us too much time. But now what I'm doing is I'm thinking, well, the most important thing here, we now know, is this. So how am I going to make it look right? Well, we'll build it first, and then we'll make the terrain match it after. Because the terrain is probably the easier bit to manipulate. Now that we got there, let's try lowering it by 1 block. And I'm going to do that by having this here. And see how it feels with that. See, what I could also do is put 1 there, break that, have 2 chains, put this thing here, have a 3rd chain there, so you have like a drop. Now that looks nicer, doesn't it? That looks way nicer. Okay. I'm seeing where this is going now. Seeing where all of it is going. Okay, let's have a look. In the noises in the ear, we got Macy Moo XX subscribing. Thank you so much. Smells Blue, MVS for 3 months. And Lord Nielsen here with a donation saying, congrats with the 9 years, hope you will keep going. I will, it's weird, like, there were times when I thought, the end is coming or whatever, right? Like, this can't last forever. But it keeps getting stronger and stronger. That's the really crazy thing, like, it's getting stronger. So, I don't know, like, it kind of looks like this thing's gonna be here for a while, So let's keep enjoying it, I think. I'm actually thinking maybe I'll just keep it straight here, like, let's go down 1 more block, that's more important. So like we did there, this one's going to be 3, that one's going to be 2, and that'll be the end of it, I think. Put our little structure right next to it. 1, 2, and then 3. Okay, so we got that. No, this one goes there. There we go. A little bit tricky to place, apparently. Apparently I'm using my crossbow all of a sudden. This mouse wheel. Oh, I tell you what, last night I was playing Doom, right? I thought I was finishing the game. I thought I was doing the final level, right? It seemed like it was split into 2 parts. Then there was a 3rd part and I was like, okay, I'm not finishing it today. But anyway, like, that game is amazing, and some of the last battles are just so, like, hair bending. It's like super stressful. All these demons popping up at you and whatever. And anyway, like I'm trying to use my shotgun, and my mouse wheel just flicks over, switches to the big funny gun, and and doesn't even kill anything. And oh, it was just maddening. I was like, no, I needed to use that effectively, and it just got wasted. It cracked me up. Where am I going? Over here? We just need one of those, I think. Yep. Nope, that's not the block. That's the block. Feels like I jumped onto it but somehow fell down. We got more noises in the air coming through. Let's keep on top. Let's keep on top today. It's a long stream. We don't want to fall behind. We got Don't Shoot 21 here for 2 months. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate it. Sergeant Psycho is here for 3 months. Juria and GT is here with a prime. And Macy Moo XX is here with a donation saying, I like the biome border. The fence makes me think you're saying, beware, Ravengers ahead. Yes, it does. It does give off a kind of caged vibe, doesn't it? It's a good observation. It's also an observation that kind of matches what we're doing. So we don't need to worry about it too much. Now, let's get up here and do that. And now let's figure out this this area down here. Probably going to run out of these blocks, right? Because we pushed it all back a bit. And initially we kind of built it on the border. So, going to need to use our resources correctly here. First 3 blocks, nice and simple. From there, probably still going to be relatively simple. Right, now didn't I get more dirt and just chuck it in one of these chests? I'll tell you what, I could probably use some of those blocks. Hey, that stuff might fit into our build palette. Oh, let's just use coarse dirt, you know. Why not? Right, gonna reclaim those. It looks at the moment just a little bit obvious, I know. Let's make it less with these 2 blocks. Apparently I used my wall block. Where'd I use that? I don't know. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh! Those didn't go where I expected. How about that? I think we got it. I think we got it. Took us a couple of attempts, but we got it. Now you got a good old path that's going to leave here. Now this is just going to go like here, right? Oh boy, right. I feel like the next bit, yeah, the next bit is a big deal. Okay, we're really going to start to move in on some structure and stuff. So let's see if we can get a decked out dungeon key. Let's see if we can get a key. Oh, look at this flying. Look at this flying. Not yet. Not yet, my friends. Got to keep on keeping on. Now, the whole thing is 3 hours. Sorry, 6 hours. And it was like 4/5 the way done when I started streaming. So we're going to get this done by the end of the stream. We're going to get it done. Thank you again for the donation, Macy Moo. Appreciate it. We got Level Up Jumbo Sale here with Cheers and Bits saying, happy anniversary. I have only been following you for the past 9 months, but thank you so much for everything you've been contributing to the community. I'll be looking forward to cheering you every anniversary. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you. He shortened it by 1 hour, says MRNS. I think... I don't know, actually. Was 6 the number that was there before? I'm not entirely sure how it's been changed. I'm going to put iron back in here somewhere. There we go. Yeah, look at that inventory. We ended up not using any quartz, I guess. We brought a lot with us, and we're not going to use any of it. Okay, that is a nice clean inventory once again. It makes me feel good. Okay. There was something I didn't bring with me, so I'm going to have to steal from my own shop, which is something I love to do. I love to come over here and just take all these... Oh, do you know what? There might be... Yeah, look at that. There's actually some in here. And those are parts of Iron bars would make a good part of the palette. Sometimes it's good to just look through some random chests, because you'll see stuff and be like, that might fit in. That literally might fit in. I do not want to go around farming mushroom stems, no. Speaking of things fitting in, no. Do not want to do that. Oakley dokley. Don't think I'm going to use that. It's a little too bright for what we're doing. There's more granite and stuff over here. Could maybe put in a little bit of coal ore here and there, but that's more like B-dubsy style. And I'm not quite at that B-dubs level, you know, with the builds and the shapes and the things and the stuff. There we go. Got a little bit more there. Cool. Oh yeah, and I'm going to need way more than this. So steal from my own shop. Cool. Those boots might fit in. The boots might fit in? Fit into what? I feel like I don't know what we're talking about all of a sudden. I think the moon biome around the curve in the wall looks a bit unnatural. Well, a wall doesn't need to look natural because it's a wall, right? Maybe there's bits of it here that look a bit obvious that we could change. I'd say that. That's slightly better all of a sudden, isn't it? We can also sell it a little better on this side, because all of this is going to get raised up. But I don't really want to focus on the path or the terrain here just yet. What I want to do, I think I want to build like a platform around this thing. Okay, and what I'm picturing is maybe like a sort of double structured thing, okay? Like pathway for the player. Now, I think making the walls too thick might just give us more flexibility and in making the build look good, right? So 2 walls that go around, and we've got nether brick and stone, and how can we mix them together? There's also going to be this area here, just around the Ravager. Don't know what's going to go in that space. Now, height, I think, could do a lot for this thing. We build it up too high, and we kind of hide the Ravager. We don't want it, like, directly at the same level. So I think maybe 2 blocks up is probably good. So that means the player's going to be walking at this height, and then the walls are probably going to be up here. That does actually feel a little too high. Let's knock it all down by 1. That feels a little better. And we're being raided. A nerdy raid? Oh, Nerdy TV has raided us. Thank you ever so much for the raid. Welcome, everyone. I'll have to introduce you all to what we're doing here. I'm not aware of who Nerdy is, so thank you first of all for the raid. We're also doing some Minecraft. Let me know in chat, peeps, where you're coming from. And if you're into Minecraft, if you want to see the glorious Hermitcraft server. And all these fantastic builds. Ah, right, Minecraft speedrunning, cool. Well, here on Hermitcraft, we do survival building together as a community, making content for all of y'all to enjoy. Good John says the music is very chill and I love it. We're listening to C418, the record 1. And this is one of the best songs on the record as it goes. Why are there ender eyes in the sky? I do not know, Killer Potato. Obviously shenanigans are happening. That's about all I can say. And to everyone coming in, I mean, like, if you're from outside the Hermitcraft community and you don't know what Decked Out is, this is built in survival, and we're going to play it on this stream, actually, okay? Tango Tech has built a game in survival that is dungeon crawling, treasure finding, set completing, deck building. It's got so many elements to it. I'm doing really bad. I've got 1 artifact so far. But I do have a deck with some books in, and we're waiting on a key. I've got another one here, because I might do a second run. But I might save that as well. What is this? Wildcard. Any artifact. Jeez, that's crazy. Yeah, we're waiting for the ticker to go up so we can get a key and do a run. It's going to be awesome. This survival game is like better than what plugin devs dream of doing, says another username. I think you can make a plugin that's nowhere near as good as this because the standard is very high. With the flexibility of plugin though, you can certainly make some in-depth kind of games, right? But Tango has really pushed the most, squeezed the most out of survival Minecraft, I think. It is quite remarkable. Right, so let's start with figuring out what's going to look good for this thing. We're going to build it sort of going around both sides, is my idea. I also feel like it currently actually looks a little too big. So maybe we'll bring it in by 1 block, right? I feel like maybe stone on the outside, and we'll add in shape and all that kind of stuff later. Maybe the nether brick goes on the inside and it has like a kind of up and down effect. Maybe not as dramatic as this, but we're just sketching. We're just sketching with these blocks. Something like that. That already looks like it's too high for the Ravager. It's kind of like hiding it a little bit, which I don't want to do. We want to keep the Ravager. The problem is the ocean. Like, this thing is just built completely level. And I feel like if we build this thing going down into the ocean, it's not going to look as cool. So let's say we skim the height of this by 1. Whoopsie, need that there. What about red nether brick, says the Biden? I don't really have access to that, unfortunately. Otherwise, I probably would have used that. I mean, it would be great for the path going through here. If Tango had some, I might pinch some to sort of be like... Because Tango would probably be like, yeah, if you're doing it for decked out, take what you need, right? I could pinch a bit and then say like, hey, does this look good? Because I'd use it in the middle here, I think. Did you build a moon crater, says Holly Wolfie? Yeah, we built a couple of craters, but they ended up just getting absorbed by the path. Right, we got noises in the ear as well. We got Zaki Salem resubscribing, thank you ever so much. And Mrs. Wells Knight is raiding us as well. 2 raids in 1 stream. Miss Wells Knight, thank you ever so much. Appreciating the raid. Welcome everyone. I'm going to guess most of y'all watching know of the Hermitcraft. Coming from Mrs. Wells Knight's stream. We, my friends, are working on the area outside Ravager's Run. I want to make a expanded entrance for this thing, not just grass and then nothing, you know. Tango just built that path with red nether brick. I bet you he had left some. Yeah. You know, it'll probably be alright. I'll shoot him a message and say, hey, use some of your red nether brick for decked out. He'd be fine with that. I'm sure. So something like this now, I think, is where we're going, right? What we put in here could be like soul sand or something. Maybe with the occasional bits of fire. And then this comes around to this spot. Something like that. Now, let's go pay attention to the outside here, because this is where I think the stone bricks are going to do their thing, is we're going to need to create some sort of structure that's held up in the water, so when you see it from this angle, it looks really cool. Now, how many blocks is that? 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be like that. Whoa! Dolphin's Grace! No thanks. Not a fan. Not a fan of that Grace. Leave me alone. Okay, that's apparently all the stone bricks I got. You're outside of the Mushroom Island, by the way, says Don B. Eval. Oh, we have been for a long time. For a long time? Yeah, we'll have to light it up. That is part of the plan as well. Three, 4, 5, and then we'll go this way. That's why there's torches here, man. That's why we got torches. So then it's going to come this way. I'm not going to build a crazy amount of it over here. 1, 2, 3, right, and then we're lined up. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then wall. Reading chat about the music. You thought I said sequel 18, C4 18. I mean, it's written on the screen. If ever you want to know what the music is, just look in the bottom left. On CV 55 is here with a Prime subscription. Thank you so much. We got Oscar 17580 here for 5 months. Just realised something. Hi X, thank you for everything. Congratulations, appreciate it, dude. Azarka 78 is here for 36 months. Incredible. Happy 9 years. Hashtag babies here. Free babies, right? No. Maths brain 4. 4 babies. Right, peeps. I have been sitting down, and some of you will be shocked by that. Asuma, you were sitting down while streaming? Oh, you're a cheat. Oh, apparently standing up might be problematic. Okay, there we go. Unhooked. For the next 2 hours, I am going to stand. You know, like, I like sitting, but not for too long. And I like standing, but not for too long. So anyway, I've got to adjust all the things. Oh, goodness me. Hang on, I'm going to take my headset off for a second. Oh, there we go. God, maybe I should have muted, you know. I got to put in the old standing pad for my feet. Now we've got to adjust the desk. I'm struggling with my arm. I got this like mild injury that just... I've spent the last week resting from working out and putting ice and putting heat on it, and it helps. But then when I sleep, I wake up and it's all achy. I probably sleep with it in a bad position, which is not good for it. But I've also been trying the standing desk at different heights, sitting at it differently. It feels like the main cause of it is just being at the desk, because that's when the pain like kind of builds up. When I go and work out and exercise, although I'm using those muscles, it's like they kind of alleviate it. Like by the end, those pains are kind of like worn out. Sergio Discord says injury. You could call it an injury. Well, it is, because it's persistent, right? I need to go back to the physio. Anyway, you can probably hear the ambient sound of a desk being adjusted. There's no magic button here. I've got to do all the work myself. Spinning this thing around. There we go. So I'm putting this up to full. I'm going to turn it down because that's what I've been experimenting with. Go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's like just a bit lower. It means my arms are angled like slightly less than they should be apparently. We're just trying that out. Let's drink some water as well. Please stop calling me Sergey. Sorry. I butcher names. It's a feature here. Right, some much needed water. Arms should be 90 degrees, right? Yeah. This is actually, that's kind of uncomfortable. I'm gonna raise it up a couple. There we go. All right. Oh, it feels good to stand up. Goodness me. Feel a bit more alert all of a sudden. Okay, so I'm gonna raise it up a bit more actually. I'll just put it all the way up. It's the way it's supposed to be. It feels better that way. Excuse me, mouth burp. Check the key, says Lee Grayson. I mean, I could go back and forth constantly checking it, right? Don't really want to do that. So, we'll check it in like half an hour, let's say. Half-hour intervals for checking it. Okay, so far so good. What do y'all think? Is it a bit too close to the Ravager, or... I feel like we got it just about right. But I also feel maybe actually we should just keep it at this height here. I kind of felt like it would need to come up out of the water more, but maybe it doesn't. Do you not move IRL feet when trying to move in MC? Says Angush. No, I do not actually. Otherwise I'd walk into the desk constantly, right? We got real Weasel Storm here with Cheers and Bits saying, hey X, how do you decide who does a community build? For example, Forster in the Nether Hub this season. Oh, it's just conversation, you know. Just throw around ideas, find out who wants to do what, and then come to a conclusion. Thank you for the cheers and bits, dude. Appreciate it. Yeah, discussion is just how to achieve things. Communication and discussion. Okay, we've got more materials in here that I can take advantage of. And I feel like we're going to end up building arches down in the water, which will look good. Going to need some slabs. Jeez, I think I need to move some of these things over here, actually. Because now we spend time walking back and forth constantly. So if I keep using these, I'm going to move them up to this spot. So I feel like we need some of those, which I already had. And a whole bunch of those. Maybe not that many. Also some stairs, some walls. Right, now we're reminding ourselves of all the options. That's a nice thing about having a stone cutter or an interface like this. It shows you the options. Hey X, quick question. Are you considering making more merch in the future? Would love to buy some. Sorry if this has already been asked, the Satanistic Angel. I don't think I am. It's not really my thing. Not really into merch very much. Like, I'm not one to buy merch. I'm not one to really think about it very often. So it's something I've done in the past. Kind of felt like, you know, oh, I've got to do the YouTuber thing and do the merch or whatever. And I don't know, you don't have to do it just because it's the thing. We could do something where we put like soul lanterns on one side and lanterns on the other. Bisuma plushie. I would like to do a plushie. I was actually in conversation with a company and then we just lost contact, I guess. But I was working on that and then it kind of fell apart. 1, 2, 3. Bam. Right, so if we space these out with 3 blocks in each time, brings us to this point. And then 1, 2... Yeah, we could just do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 if we have to. I didn't want to fall off. I was like, I don't want to fall off. I guess I'm doing that for now. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Put this here. This is pretty much. I'm pretty much gonna like go ahead with this. By the way, I remembered something we should do. We should grab a rocket. Have a look over our shoulder. Yeah, it feels right. Feels right to me. Feels like we're going in the right direction. I like it. So 1, 2, 3. And we've got another one. Then on this side over here, we'll put the soul lanterns in. Is Tango going to pay you for decorating? I'm just doing it because I want to, man. I don't care if I get paid or not. Tango can do as he sees fit. Ooh, I got a nice idea. I've got a nice idea. So let's say we want to now build a support strut going down. I think we're going to remove that block, put in that, which actually kind of looks like a slab in a weird way, like a vertical slab, right? And then as we actually, even at this level, we're going to randomize the blocks that appear on either side. Probably not too much though. All the way down to here. And all the way down to there. And then we go and put in this all the way up the middle. And the shape is changed by the blocks behind it. Interesting. You can get rid of that. You can kind of see this. I feel like Yeah, no, that definitely counts, doesn't it? Now that looks real good. That does just literally look real good. I think what we should do, and I've run out of blocks, I need to go get some more. We are gonna make shamadee shamadoge. He will pay you with a key. Respawn for life. I hope so. And maybe a book, you know, throw in a book, some coins. Why not? Why not? Let's come down to this level here. This feels about right. Oh, I also wanted to use iron bars somewhere here. Definitely want to get some iron bars in there. Now, I think we're going to go with like the randomized approach again. Where's my stone at? I need my stone. And then we hit the land over here. But also this, I think, needs to change up. A little bit of andesite. A little bit of stone. And this is where we could possibly use coal ore as well, but I think I'm going to pass on that. So now the shape's looking a little bit more interesting over here. And I want to get some of those iron bars in, right? What if we put the iron bars kind of... Oh, that's where the next one goes. Hey! Oh my word. Got stuck in elytra swim mode. What do y'all think to that? Let's fly away, look over our shoulder. Yeah, with the structure there, it's going to look real good. I'm liking this. Underwater bars, drainage, I don't know. Yeah, probably is actually room for bars to go underwater, isn't there? Oh, hi. Am I drowning? No, surely I can't be drowning. Right, let's get those walls and bring them down. All the way down to the bottom. And then the next one will literally be here on the corner, won't it? And then we're out. Need those stairs. Nice. No. No! Done it wrong. Kind of feels to me like that's actually a little too close. So if we put it where it's actually supposed to go. Wait, what? There. Like... nah, that probably works just fine. I guess you can take this and then you can scale it up and put it on a larger scale and put more detail in its shape, but this is the scale we're working with, right? Yeah, that brings us down to that spot. I guess what I have to do is do that. Oh, we'll run out. We'll run out. Now we're up to there. We'll come in and rip out like 2 of these blocks. It's looking real good. Looking real good so far. It's very grey. Maybe a little bit of wood. Says Seasoned Summer. We'll introduce the Nether Brick eventually. That's something to consider. That's coming along. Yeah, the bars do look a bit weird. I'll agree with you there. I think we're going to have to use them somewhere else. Mixing in mossy bricks for algae. Yeah, that's something that can come later. Like, if we want to do a final pass on it, because I don't have that stuff to hand right now. By the way, we got noises in the ear. We got Negahama, AK Nane. I'm probably butchering your name, but thank you so much. We got Cohen here with the Prime, and Peter Co 25 with the Prime as well. Thank you so much, peeps. Appreciate your support. When's the next Asuma Says stream to Silverwinds? Probably Tuesday. Just cutting it a bit fine for this month, isn't it? Yeah, it'll probably be on Tuesday. Check the decked out button. It's not been half an hour yet. It's only been 10 minutes, dude. Right, we slept, but we also need more blocks. In fact, we probably could do with... Let's move some of this about for a second. Right, I'm going to put those 6 over here for now, because I keep using them. Then in here, I'm pretty sure I put some additional stone. Let's get a whole bunch of those. We're going to need lots in the long run. We got Mercius8 here for 4 months. And Crazy Eyes 1518 subscribing. Thank you ever so much, Crazy Eyes. You and your crazy eyes, eh? Right, there we go, all the way down to the bottom. Then we got this one. And then we got that one. Whoopsie, I did an oopsie. Hey, that conduit that's here is pretty handy. We're doing this underwater building. I mean, just realised that's like a necessity when you build underwater like this. I feel like we need a more nethery touch to the path, says Sergio Discord. We're gonna get there, dude. Just one thing at a time. Let's sort out this hotbar so we have our options available to us. Where's the andesite gone? I haven't used all the andesite, have I? No, it's there. It's the regular stone bricks I don't have now. There we go. Okay, here... Oh, I love this song. I'm going to turn that up for myself right there. Here's where we do something a little different because we're turning the corner, as you can see. Just double checking I'm doing everything right. I tend to do some stuff wrong sometimes. Might be easier just to come from the bottom up. That's going to look real nice on this corner, I think. Right, yeah, that totally works. Totally works. Man, I think it's super important to get that little, like, changing the block like that, because if ever you see it from that angle, it just makes it feel like it's actually in the ground. I'd say so far so great. I'm really enjoying this. This is a good execution today. Like, when you got something in your head, you need to figure out all the little steps you're going to take to get there, right? And having a good process of doing that is important. And I feel like we've engaged that process really well and brought together something awesome. So that'll go there. Then we'll have this right there, and then the next pillar is here. Oh, whoopsie, I don't need my axe. Don't need my axe, jeez. Okay, and then let's go for these three, yeah. Nice. That's looking gorgeous. That's looking gorgeous so far. I am liking that. Okay, now I think we're done. I think we're done with building this, like in terms of design and does that work. Like we know where we're at. We're gonna get rid of these iron bars. We're gonna try and bring them back in somewhere else. Oh, whoopsie doopsie! I did an oopsie. Okay, we need to smelt up some more stone brick somewhere as well, and probably just get some more stone in general. It's cool that it looks like the Ravager's being caged in, says Bug. That is a cool look. Do you know what else we can use? Chains, probably. Oh, and I think I know where I'd use them down below. Yeah, let me give that a try quickly while that's in my head. But we do need to grab a furnace or two. It's going to need some fuel, which comes from the valuables chest. Okay, and then we're going to make a whole bunch of that stuff. Cool. Yeah, right, let's get this idea out of my system quickly, right? That's kind of nice. That is kind of nice. Whoopsie, I did an oopsie. I don't need you to agree with me, peeps. Apparently. That's gorgeous so far. That's gorgeous. I do wonder though, up the top here, maybe, just maybe, what if we did that? Doesn't quite connect though. Nah, we'll stick with it. Could possibly do with something on the side to stick out a little bit. Or maybe now we're starting to overdo it. It actually kind of looks alright. I think what might help is if we do that. Maybe that's where the iron bars go. Man, we're just freestyling at the moment. What about that, peeps? We just add a little bit of like dynamic. There we go. A bit of dynamic something, you know. Don't know what I was going to say, but you know, I started saying. That's good. That's good. I'm just not sure if the iron bars are gonna be right for that part of the build. It's a bit too much stone brick. Oh yeah, I could use different wall types. That's a good point. We need to come around and mix up the wall types. I think what we need to focus on next is our nether brick now, because one of the other things I kind of pictured was like this. So let's go and put this all in. This is where the use of the iron bars you see right there might fall apart a little bit, actually. It's another thing to consider is, you know, we're putting on all this detail, but we haven't finished with some of the choice design elements yet. Stuck in Elytra fly mode. We got noises in the ear. We got Blue EXE with the Prime subscription. Hodo D for 6 months, and Real Weasel Storm is here with those cheers and bits, saying, do you have any advice on how to make video editing for Minecraft videos simpler / more enjoyable? I would say Minecraft video editing is some of the simplest video editing you can do. A good Minecraft video is probably very little to do with editing, to be fair. The editing is like the icing on the cake. So if you're making Minecraft videos, I mean, what do you need? You need the ability to just take your footage of you talking in the game and chop it up. You can take advantage of simple things like recording and then talking over after, or, you know, kind of using them less straightforwardly, what you've got. You know, sometimes you might fly around looking at something and then add some commentary after. But yeah, Minecraft editing is like the simplest of editing, really. Getting stuck in Elytra fly mode, it's the worst. It's kind of hard to see where this is going to go from here, because I feel like the Nether Brick needs to get a little higher. Oh my word, it's so annoying to be stuck in this mode. I feel like those iron bars ain't going to stay now, though, I must say. I feel like maybe even the walls, or part of the walls, I'm not sure, but it feels like something's gone wrong there. But anyway, what I'm thinking is, how about we have something like that? Now this might be too high. We don't want to cover up the Ravager. Oh, fell in. Should really perhaps put something temporary down here, and then you get Dolphin's Grace as well. Ugh. Okay. Weasel Storm, thank you again for the cheers and bits. We've got Mr. Geister for 41 months and Bri the Genius subscribing with Amazon Prime. Thank you so much, appreciate it. We also got 2,800 viewers tuning in. Thank you everyone, appreciate it. Hit the follow button if you're over here enjoying the stream, and soon we may just have a shot of playing Ravager's Run. From this level, which is kind of a bit low on the path, that doesn't look like it's going to be too problematic, to be fair. I think it actually helps with the iron bars. I think the iron bars are actually working there. It's just too much stone brick, so I'm going to make that work, I think, actually, in the end. Also, let's build a bit more of it in this direction. Just we've got that 1, 2, 3. Then it goes here. Then we have that, right? And all of this over here is going to be lower. 30 minutes have passed. Maybe it's time you press the 2.0 button. Says no she. No, we've got another 7 minutes. Impatient. Okay. Here we go. And then 1, 2, 3, and then I think that'll be the last one, because we kind of come over off the edge of this. Okay, now let's tear back this. Okay, and these we need like more types of nether brick to do this next bit. So let's take out some of the materials we're not using and put them somewhere else. Now let's come in here. Right, we need more nether brick. Oh yeah, I've already got some like pre-made nether brick. Lucky me. Got to use the cracked in there. Yep. And then we've got the chiseled. We've got the wall and the fence and the slab. And there's stair, but we haven't got it on a hotbar. Actually, I feel like the stair's probably going to be quite important. Let's go... Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Another 4 of those. Nope, not like that. Make me some of these, please. There it is. Okay, so this thing... Can't help but feel it's going to have that on either side, right? Probably going to put the chiseled thing in the middle. And maybe the slab on top, like that. Doesn't have a lot of depth to the shape. Now that might be kind of subtle. And then you have like some stone brick stuff underneath it. From the other side, remember, we're going to have a path here. Path that I thought would be made out of red slabs. I feel like it might be a good idea to get that sorted out now. Where can we get some red nether brick? Does Tango sell it anywhere? Because I could probably just buy it if that's the case. We need red nether brick. There is no other hermit online. Who will help me? Can chat deliver an answer? Because, come on, I need, like... How am I going to do this? Where's the red nether brick at? That being said, can I downcraft... I don't think you can. False, apparently. No, that's not a thing. False. Okay, false apparently sells it. Let's check it out. Limited. Expecting that to open. Yeah, these are very end oriented. These over here look like it. Not there. Is there an upstairs bit? Is there a second shop? What is this bit? This isn't a shop. It's not a shop! Let's have a second look. Did I miss anything? Oh, it does say end one side, never the other. That kind of appears to be it. Oh, yawning, jeez. Yawning in the morning? Jeez, I mean, talk about an awkward entrance. Okay, there's netherwort. I will take it at that price. Problem is, I don't have my diamonds with me. I think that's it. And look, you can just pop out like this, like this. At 1 diamond, that is an easy price to pay. And there it is. Oh, I like those. Oh man, the resource pack makes that look really cool. That is seriously nice. It might also benefit from having like trapdoors underneath because it's hung. I don't know, it kind of works as is. That's a cool little detail. I like that. Oh, apparently there's a second floor in Forster's shop. Let's go check it out quickly. I wonder if I can bust in through this bit. It doesn't actually look like there's anything on the second floor. No, there isn't. Okay. It's Corrales. It's also time to check the decked out. Okay. By the way, we've got noises in the ear. We've got Rosie the 2018 here for 2 months, and Hesitant Swine gifting a sub to Finster 6413. Thank you for gifting the sub. I appreciate it. Hey, hey, hey! It's time to get ourselves a decked out key. And everyone loves this song. The song about decked out. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Okay, we got ourselves a key. Excellent. We're going to be able to do 2 runs this stream. Worst song ever, says Dapeg Ghost. That was kind of the point, because this is the song about how bad this song is. Oh god, that was literally awful. Ugh. Ugh. That made my belly hurt. Ugh. I feel queasy. Okay, where are we at? Where are we at? We must now craft some of those reddish things. Uh-huh. And then turn them into slabby jabs, right? Now I picture the path being slabs. If they're at this height, does that break the illusion at all? Do we want... maybe not there. I've got another idea for that spot, like... Oh, I was going to ask him... I was going to offer him some of mine. I don't think he realises... I asked him the other day. I don't think he realises I've actually got farms for those. Now, part of me's thinking, like, you want to put, like, a little divot in the side, but... It's only 3 wide. I think, actually, the place the divot should go is over a little bit. Let's go in here, grab those, do that, then this, then over here, into that. Shake it all about. We got those. We got those now. I feel like this might be the way to go. Blend them together a little bit. Bit of structure kind of overlapping. And perhaps up here, what am I seeing? The need for that. I feel like I need to see fire somewhere here. What if this is soul soil and then fire? Like blue fire. I didn't bring any soul soil with me. Nether Brick looks so unsaturated next to the red version. Yeah, it does actually. It would naturally do that, wouldn't it? You put one colour next to another, it changes the feel of it. What am I doing? I need to focus. We need ender chest. We need the black box. And also, I kind of need to condense my inventory a little bit. We're picking up lots of stuff. 1, 2. That's not it. I literally need a tiny bit more. Peeps, where can we buy? Well, do you know what? This might fit in somewhere. Where can we buy soul soil? Soul sand? Did Forster's shop sell the sand that is the soul and the soil? With the soul soil sand? Let me say it again. The soul soil with the soul sand? That's not annoying, is it? Soul soil on the soul slabs. Oh right, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna go harvest it. But for now, you. Oh, false! You're out. You're out of the soul soil, the soul sand. No, the soul. Which one is it? I can't get my head round it. I think they both go faster, right? She sells soul sand by. She sells soul sand or sea soil by the soul saw. Duh. Oh. so tricky to say. I think the other texture would look way nicer there, right? The other alternative is we're not even thinking about the texture. We do that, which gives a bit more like range to all of this. Bam! Take an axe, give me a shovel. I mean a flint and steel. You know, and not just any flint and steel. You know, mending, unbreaking, the best kind of flint and steel. I think that could be good. I really do. I don't think you're going to see the, even though it's there, I don't think you're going to see that too much. Also, it only needs to be the one block that's technically like that. Ah, let's pick that back up. Ooh, that's looking nice now. Ooh, yeah, I like that. Maybe actually gonna change that again. I feel like something might just want to go in that space, like... I think we're onto something though. It's feeling kind of good. It's feeling kind of good to me. Actually, I think I know what goes here. I know what goes in that part of the puzzle. Remember, peeps, when you're building, you're solving a puzzle, really. No, it needs something on top of it, which could be slabs going all the way across. No, actually, it's not what's on top of it that's fixing it. Okay, it's what it's attached to behind it. I just feel like something needs to go there, and actually maybe actually that feels way better. What do you think, peeps? I think we got it. Oh, it's gonna look so cool. It's like this, like alternating up and down to the different colours. I'm loving that. That's gonna be great. Okay, I'm convinced, peeps. Right? If you ain't convinced yet, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say to you, basically. Basically, I don't know what to say. Right. How are we gonna do this? All of those blocks are different, but we need those blocks. Might be a bit funky going around the corner like that, right? MX Pepper says use soul lanterns. Oh, I think the soul fire is the way to go. We use soul lanterns elsewhere. On this side, I'm just going to rip all this out. I don't even know which ones to keep or remove. So then we want to look at getting all of this, that, and that in. Doing this wrong. It is that one right there. Actually, every block that we've placed needs to be ripped out, I think, because they're all different now, but the shape is still kind of the same on some level. Right, magical fire, Celebrity slab, stairs go in front, stairs go on the side. Ooh. Oh yeah, no, that's right. So the stair goes there. That oh, that attaches itself and changes the rest of that, which I can probably live with. Funny enough, it's very subtle. It's definitely better like that, but I can live with that. That's going to be okay. We're not going to worry about that. We're not going to worry about it, are we? We got noises in the air, and a bomb banana is here, gifting a sub to Team Monkey 8 bananas, and Vintage B. Thank you ever so much, Anna, as always, for gifting the subs, supporting the community. We got Dark Manners 099 here for 21 months, saying 1/3 of the way already to our free E Twitch baby. I'm confused. I'm confused. Throwing numbers at me. Jeez, what do you think I am? Some sort of number cruncher? Thank you for the support, dude. Appreciate it. So that is the shape and the nature of our path leading to decked out. And then what's really cool is that it's going to be able to line up with this. So the red nether brick leads the way. This is some good building right here. I feel like we really put our mind to it. And came up with something good. Okay, let's continue on. Anyone here like mythical sausage? I have heard the name mythical sausage before. Just can't think of where. What's with the UFOs in the shopping district, says presumptively Rev. I don't know, but they're there and they're hanging out. And I don't know what's up with it. Oh, Legacy SMP. Right, got you. Yeah, that's where I know of mythical sausage. Mythical foffage? Jeez. These words. They're not that difficult, X. Come on now. Oh, that would actually be where the next three go. So the shape we make with this is like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. And it's slightly different here on the corner. Okay, and we are now out of those slabs. So hopefully I don't need any more. And I do, immediately I need more. So if we are to continue this building project, we need to find more of the riggedy red wiggity warts, don't we? The riggedy red... Why is that difficult to say? The riggedy... Oh, jeez, there's something about saying the R after the G. The riggedy red wiggity warts. The riggedy red wiggity warts. Oh. Snoop Dogg! Couldn't you have made it easier? Why has it got to be so complex? The riggedy reg. I'm amusing myself at my inability to say words. That's what I'm doing. The riggedy red wiggity wart. Okay. All good? All good in the hood. Riggedy wrecked, son, says Echo over. If you like the riggedy wrecked and all the wiggity warts, Dassy Effects is I think it's their first record, is just loaded with the riggedy. It really riggedy don't stop. it really don't. How can I say this? It really riggedy don't stickety stop. I think I did it right that time. That album is full on riggedy. Okay, let's put in the corner here just the whole block like that. I think makes sense. No, I could have swore I just selected that. Okay, and then that one again. It's looking a bit bare bones at the moment, really, isn't it? Innit, bruv? It's looking a bit bare bones. Bare bones? I think I've been talking for too long, man. Gotta make those jump noises. Bam. Right. It's flyby time. That's looking great. That's looking great. I think what we're going to end up doing is extending the brick down, though, into the water. I feel like that's going to be an important part of it. So, like, down here, I can get in this space. And I kind of liked having it sort of visible through. Ooh, hit something there. But I think it's going to make the picture up top look better. Oh yeah, and then we're going to have to do a pass through cracked nether bricks. Which is actually down here that's going to be useful. realised. Anyway. That one brick is trying to get away from me. I picked it up. Mr. Dolphin, stop giving me the grace. Yeah, look at that. That ties the top to the bottom, I think. And that is the way we shall do it. And I hope the Tango of the Tech will be satisfied with this, this build, which I think is looking gorgeous. Yeah. I see an Enderman. I thought I saw an Enderman standing here somewhere. No, my active imagination is getting the better of me. Let's put all of those in the same chest together. And that enables me to tidy up a little bit. Sweet. Nice, right. We're approaching 2 hours. My friends, who's ready for some decked out? Because... Troll alert. We need like a siren. Troll alert. I'm actually not playing decked out today. I butchered that. I butchered my own joke. Let's rewind, okay? Let's rewind. Here comes troll alert. Peeps, I'm not playing decked out. I'm not playing decked out. I will not play it until I get back from the toilet. Be right back. I'm back. Jord Mungadar, IX is here gifting a sub to Unnecessary Redstone. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate your support in our community. The one, the only, it's May School for 66 months. Just joined, guess I missed something. Well, we've been doing a lot. We've been building. We're going to play decked out, though. This is going to be amazing. Stick around, dude. Also, I shot you a message about... a mailing list. I think I want to set up a mailing list. I was looking into it and it kind of looks like you need like some technical back-end stuff to do it or whatever, but yeah, I'll talk to you about that on there. But dude, thank you so much for 66 months! Here from the beginning! Although 66 months, 8-9 years. I'm talking about Twitch. I don't even know what my Twitch anniversary is. That isn't really a thing that we do, is it? Right, there's our deck. It tells you to put your stuff on the inside area. It's kind of just easy to chuck it in here, I think. I have a little ritual I actually like to do before I play. Okay, and that's something you're like, what are you doing, X? You silly goose. Well, I like to make sure I've eaten. I need to be full up. Right. Should be close to eating level now. I want that saturation. I want that saturation. There we go. Okay, I'm going to read the rest of the noises in the ear when we're out of the dungeon, though. Okay, let me adjust the lighting in this room because it's dark in the dungeon. Right, hopefully there ain't a Ravager right next to the door because that's what happened on my last run, but I realised it is what it is. So, I have forgotten something. Chat's also noticed that I've forgotten something. Yeah. Although I tell you what, a totem would work in this game, wouldn't it? A totem would be like a second life. That's I wonder if Tango's realised that. Like you could make it loot inside the chest or whatever. In we go. There's my compass. In goes my deck. Press the button. And we're doing it. We're playing the beautiful, the glorious decked out. And the Ravage... Oh! I got... Oh! What happened there? I got hurt. Sorry, the Ravager killed me right at the beginning. It can't get in this area anymore, apparently. Also, what way is the compass telling me go? The wrong way from what I'm going. Yeah, what I've learned by watching others play... Oh, I feel like this is going to take me the wrong way. We should actually backtrack. Is you got to check barrels. You got to look for stuff. Also, you don't have to go straight to your loot and then get out again. You can take a little bit of time if you want to. Peeps want the music down. Okay. There we go. Music's off. Okay, I can hear the beeping. Oh wait, that doesn't work for all of you. Wait, I just realised that's for me, not for you. Hang on. There we go. Oh wow, these are not normally down. Huh. They went down fast. Ooh! Took that last one a little quick. Oh man, this is kind of hairy. Because I can get seen from so many spots around here. Hey. Hey! No? Bum bum bum. Dude, it is here. Okay, maybe it's that block. Maybe I've got to go down below. Aha. There's a barrel here. Hey, we got loot. Right, but we got to get out alive. Now, we know the way back. And we can be seen, but if there ain't a Ravager nearby... What on earth is that? Okay, barrel. I feel like I should go down there. Wait, is this a... What is this? No, I am literally not supposed to go down here. I felt like it was a thing of some sort. Okay, I'm a little bit worried about how these things are down already. But we'll... Ooh. What's the reward? Like, there is something... Oh man, it's a maze. Oh! Dude, I didn't touch no rose. No, I'm not going to bother with that. There's got to be a reward over there, right? Oh, I thought that was a baddie. Oh! Oh! Run! There's a Ravager over there. It was jumping up and down. I don't think it saw me. Okay, it's not coming after me. What about this room? I mean, I'm looking for barrels. This don't look like a place for barrels. That was the only other way to get additional loot, it seemed. Okay, this is a bit of a dead end. So, I feel like we should take on the rose garden thing. But if I get withered and my health goes down, that could be detrimental. More clank just occurred, I think. Oh, wait. There's also over here. I saw someone do this. And that changed something. But I think it's in the next room. Also, no barrels. Man, there is some noise going on outside my window. I don't know if you can hear it or not. Oh, everything's open. Wait, what? Oh, it's a mouth. What is that place? I've not seen that before. I'm not really finding much in the way of barrels and things, and I feel like this might backfire if I'm not careful. Let's go over here. We're gonna have to head back soon because we don't want to be out here for too long. Oh, I hear a beast. We're gonna go this way then. Right. You just go in here and then there's nothing. Okay. Okay. I didn't go in the area where the barrels are, that's for sure. People are saying go back. Put out the fire. I mean, there's a room there, but I can't get to it. I don't know where the fire is that I'm supposed to put out. I've missed that. Okay, I think I'm going to head out of here, peeps. It's not been a great run, really, has it? I don't know where else to go look. Can I... Missed the fire. Is there another way around that thing? I don't want to go. You know, there isn't. You've got to jump it. I don't want to do that bit either. Okay, here we go. We've got to get out of here. That was some simple parkour and I messed it up. I mean, I went over the loot, the hopper, so the loot book will go in there. Great. Ah. Man, that was such a simple little parkour bit and I failed it. Let's get that music back. Dang, I don't think you get your loot back, right? Like, it's not like that hopper takes it somewhere else. It's just there to collect items for Tango. Man. That sucks. But eventually we will get a book here. I don't know how long that'll take. Can I? Can't go in again, no. End your run. Oh, you end it first. Right, yeah, got ya. So my run was still going. That's the mechanic for ending the run. And then at some point, here we go, it's done it. Soul Seeker, Beast Sense, and Resistance. So I got Stealth and Loot Finder. What were the... Hang on, Resistance? Yeah, I got that. Loot Finder, Stealth. I haven't got Beast Sense or... So I'm going to go with Soul Seeker. Chuck that in there. And then I think there are 5 different types, right? Okay then. We might just come back and play again because I feel like we've got to win something, right? 25 coins now. 25. The price has gone up. Oh man, so silly. I goofed that up. You know what it's like when you do parkour and you can just feel yourself messing it up as you're doing it. That's what it felt like. It's just like, no, I haven't done this right. Oh, and now I'm dead. Okay, so far, I think I've had 2 successful runs and 2 deaths. I think that's my 4th run. First 2 were super straightforward. 5 different, but you can stack them. Oh, yeah, you know, there are different levels. I'm not sure what he means by stacking, because there are different levels. Can you stack them? Because there are different levels, but then would 1 and 1 make 2? I don't know. Michael Stiggle says you have another key you can explore. Yeah, we can go in there again. Okay, so now we need to get more nether warts, but we've brought out the supply. So that's the thing. I think we'll work on this bit over here a little bit more. Now that we've established what's going on this side. Would be nice just to get a few more warts, so I can at least have like this from one side to the other kind of done. Anyway. Let's do the biome bit next then, I guess. Right. The materials I want are in here. Let's take a trip to Cub's base. I want to go double check how Cub did it, because, you know, like, I could spend ages figuring out the best way to do it, or we go look at Cub and see if there's some things, you know, we can pick up on. It's like looking at a painting before you paint. You'll be like, oh yeah, the colour blue. Why didn't I think of that? That'll make the sky look good, you know? We've all been there, peeps. Don't lie. Don't lie. Okay. Is there... I wish there were a way to just drop down into this, but I don't think there is. Well, I guess there is. It's just over here. Shulker box? Supplies? I almost ran straight into the lava. Thanks. You know. Nobody tell Cup. Nobody tell Cup, okay? Do not tell Cup. Do not tell Cup that. I was never here. I didn't do this. What are you on about? Who? Who would do such a thing? I feel like some of these might end up in the lava. Now, I paid money for this earlier. I shouldn't have. I should have just gone to Cub Space. Maurice's doing what? That's the spirit. That's the spirit. By the way, we got noises in the air. Oh, I like that the Zoglins are still here. I mean, I hope Cub thinks, hey, I like them, I'll keep them here, as opposed to like, better not tear down that thing X put in my base. I hope he likes them. Hope he likes them. We got noises in the air. Enter a name is here with a donation saying, I really respect everything you do. You're a really positive impact on the community. I'm interested in your preferred enchantment for all your gear if you have time to show it. That's how I go. Fire protection, protection, and then protection and feather falling. The main thing, and then I would have blast protection on my chest plate if I did. The main thing is just to have 2 protections and then split up the other ones. So this is the spot. Right, granite slabs on top of other blocks. Interesting. Yeah, we're definitely going to do granite slabs in our area. Little bits of andesite here and there as well. That's what I've not thought about. So we can mix andesite in if we want. For the most part. Oh, there's also polished basalt. I think I might not go with that. It looks a little too structural. Although, we could lay it down like as logs. So we could lay down polished basalt logs. And then throw slabs of granite and andesite around it. Oh, the bones! The bones! Oh, I'm so focused on everything else, and then it's like, the bones make everything here pop. Make it pop, yo. Also, what's up with these lanterns? Like, I feel like they're drifting up, but they fit in very well. We might... I don't want to copy it, like, block for block, right? We're gonna do polished basalt in log form. I'm probably going to go a little heavier on the granite and coarse dirt. So maybe we'll think of a block that's between those to fit in. And then bones. So, peeps, I'm leaving the Hermitcraft server. You heard it here first. X is leaving the Hermitcraft server. Why is he doing such a thing? I'll be back soon, don't worry. Block palette time, right? Like, oh, Podzol might actually... Ooh, a little piece of candy. That or that. Like, we want something that complements. It's a little too smooth, but I think it can mix in. Looks a bit muddy. Soul soil will probably go in pretty well. Even the barky kind of textures, right? Like. I was thinking of something more reddish, netherrack. But actually, it might be wood that's good for it. Then we've got a lot of plain colours. Maybe one of these. Right, and that I don't want to spend too long fussing over what my. Ooh, that does fit in pretty well, doesn't it, with the granite and the. The dark one's probably going to be a bit too much of a contrast. Soul soil would slip in there. Maybe it's a bit bold next to that. Brown's probably just a little too colourful, I think. So I reckon it's probably the oak we could introduce in a couple of spots, and maybe some soul sand patches. Yeah, okay. I think I know what I want to do then. I know what I want to do. Use the other soul sand. You mean soul soil? Soul source or soul sand? Someone said. Someone said. Bruschetta is here for 2 months. Thank you so much. Jormungadar IX is here gifting a sub to Logical Geek Boy, the one and only, for 6 months. Thank you so much for gifting that sub. And Overlord 1 is here for 5 months. Thank you so much for your support. Appreciate it. Don't use too many different blocks, says Maurice. Oh yes, I agree. Right, Cub Fam will never know unless he comes here too soon. Oh, that makes me go, oh wait, is that why it's here? It's too fast for replanting. Therefore I will go fast and hold shift. And that has its flaws as well, apparently. Oh, good God! Replanting was never so difficult, Cub. Hashtag blame Cub. Thanks for the netherwarts, Cub. Hashtag blame Cub. Doesn't even make sense, does it? It's kind of cool though that you can use it as a fast means. Stay away from the lava. A fast means. Oh, that's some amazing staying away from the lava. You know, use it as a fast means of transport, but also use it as a farm. Hey! Oh no, that doesn't quite work. Anyway, Cub will never know a thing. Because no one here's going to tell him, right? Run backwards. We just tried that one. It's just as bad. It's just too fast for the placing speed, I think. I'm not sure if you can, like, spam click really fast and that works as well. Don't know if that's a thing or not. If you keep going in that lava, you'll need your Strider skin again. Yeah. That old skin, eh? Oh, did I go too far? I got carried away. Oh, speaking of getting carried away, I don't know why that has to be speaking of getting carried away, but I've got something in my base that we need. Ow! What did I say we were going to get for this project? Wood and soil. Yeah, those are the 2 things. There's a clip of you taking the netherwarts. Oh no! Don't be clipping! Oh jeez. I thought no one would ever know again. It's not like there's some sort of second channel as a repository for all of these live streams and evidence of my crimes. What crimes? What are we talking about? Okay, I've only got that much. Also, we ended up not needing that, so I'll leave it here. I don't have any of those. Ha, the other thing I want is over here. And we got Miniek 2345679 for 2 months saying, hey X, I was just hopping to say I love your videos and really look forward to watching the streams and videos. But if you take a screenshot of Cub's base, you can keep a digital reference. Oh, I could have done that, couldn't I? I could have done that. I also need like a thumbnail. I'll probably use something in decked out for the thumbnail. Like a screenshot. You got me thinking about screenshots. Thank you ever so much, appreciate it. Oh, is that all of that I got left? Oh, right. Yeah, not going to use a lot of that, so that'll probably do. Famous last words, as always. Excuse me. Little bit of a little bit of a burp there. Just looked at my tea. There's like a sip left, but it'll be bone cold. No thanks. No thanks for the bone cold. Lego Gymnast is here for 3 months, 4 even, saying well done with 9 years and no controversy. Oh, there's been controversies, I'll tell you. There's been plenty of those. Remember that time I placed that block the wrong way around? Oh, that was terrible, that moment. Thank you so much, appreciate it. Appreciate it indeed. You never drink all your tea, says Tujclo. Never say never. Do you know why they say that? Because you should never say... Oh, I've said it twice. Said it twice in that sentence. What an oxymoron. Never say never because I have finished my tea, I tell you. More often than not, I don't. Hey, I'm going to get all philosophical on you now. I think it's important to like, and I probably do this, I'm probably completely guilty, alright? But I think it's important to not talk in terms of absolutes too often, because especially when we're talking about important topics. Because man, I see way too much of like big ambitious statements about like never and all of this thrown around too often in times where we're talking about like other people's feelings and emotions, and just think you know, hey, what are we waffling about? Minecraft, that's fine, don't worry about it. But like sometimes when we're talking to one another, it's important to never be so absolute and drastic and stretch things out so they're the, you know, the absolute, the extreme. Right, anyway, it's time to start building a biome, my friends. It is time to start building a biome. We've done a little bit over here. I'm actually going to rip this out and we're going to start again. We will need a shovel for this operation, I believe. I believe. Did you just say never use absolutes? Yeah, but that's the point, right? Like, there might actually be an occasion where you do. It's the use of language. It's really, like, the reason that I'm emphasizing that is because in this online environment where we communicate with one another, language, it seems to be interpreted sometimes in the worst way it can. And when you're reading someone say never, it can sound so different, right? It can sound like that. It can sound like the worst possible version of itself. But I'm speaking to the more, you know, political discussion or whatever you want to call it, social political stuff that happens online on Twitter and all of that. That's where it's important to think about how we interact with one another, because people get, you know, heated about that stuff and they're emotional about it. Right, let's crack on with this project, okay? We've got some ideas. We're going to need some granite slabs. Okay. And I think we've got enough to get going here. We've got a lot of stuff, right. And these things are not needed down here. So, granite. Basalt. Some of this has got to be polished. And then we've got the coarse dirt. So, our polished basalt is going to be like... not like that, funny enough. I guess the first one has to be like that. We're going to put it in log form. Every now and then, you're just going to have like 3 to 4 blocks of that. Okay, and if you're thinking X, you know, this looks a bit silly. They're just here. You know, what's going on? What's with this grass and basalt loggage? It'll all make sense, peeps. Or it might not. We'll find out. Okay, so we've got a few of those kind of distributed now. And we'll put a few more, because we want to get like a nice batch of this stuff done, right? So we're going to try and cover like a nice portion of land. 1, 2, 3. And we do need to leave a little bit of space for the mountainous terrain that's going to be built up the back here. Okay, so at the moment it kind of looks weird, but we're going to build stuff around it. So eventually it'll end up, you know, getting disguised. Now that's that bit done. Now we're going to focus on coarse dirt, basalt, and granite. So the basalt we're going to put in patches with all the different textures kind of rumbled around, and then the coarse dirt going to act as a bit of a go-between, and then the granite in very small little deposits, I think. I don't know, we'll see how it comes together. Oh, do you know I've forgotten the bone blocks? Like, we'll put those probably in last, actually. So now I feel like some granite could be used here. Gotta remember there's supposed to be a path through here as well. We'll worry about that after, I think. And I think this is probably going to make more sense once there's like a lot of it around. Yeah, the granite bits I want to be relatively small, I guess, is the idea. Hey, how do you not starve while AFKing at manual mob farms? Alright, sorry. You wanna put eating into your script. Like, you gotta put food in the offhand. Basically. Yes, actually it's probably not gonna come that close. Well, I don't know. Right, we're going to step back from this in a minute, and then we'll be like, does this work or not? I feel like maybe it needs to be more messed up. Like, I think I'm making the... struggling with words a little bit. I think I'm making this stuff too, like, separated. It needs to be more mixed. That's what I'm getting the impression of. And maybe actually just make the basalt a little bit more dominant in the process. What do y'all think about it, chat? What do y'all think? How are we doing so far? Looking alright? Too flat, I think, says Nicholson. It's just going to be the same slope as this over here, really. Cubs had more height difference. It did in places, didn't it? He had like little chunky bits going up and down. That's a good point. So maybe where some of this basalt is, we could... We'll figure it out, we'll figure it out. For now though, keep placing blocks and see where we get with it. Some stairs in the ground, says Moldoza. We've only got granite to work with, and I feel like slabs is, you know, almost a stair, right? So unless there was some other type of block that mixed in that could be like that, it does get something from having a bit more of a rocky feel to it like this, right? In fact, the basalt seems to be the key thing here. When we tick up the basalt like this, all of a sudden it looks bit more reasonable. Now it's a little too frequent. Let's keep spreading it out. We'll figure it out as we go. One of the things I'm going to do here though is, like, I always have this strong resistance to make sure that the blocks that I've placed don't end up with like something on top of it. But man, it slows you down. I think it's almost like worth thinking, bring more materials than you need and just use them up in the process. Like if I decide I want to put a block here and here, then that one being wasted. I mean, it's a matter of time, really, is the way you should look at it. Like, to get stuff done, effectively. But yeah, I always have that kind of like urge not to do that. Like, it feels like a big waste. Oh, right. I like using the slabs when we come to the edge as well, because it just helps with that natural drop down being a little smoother. Alright, and I think we're getting close to taking a step back and assessing what we've done and figuring out what we're going to change, what we like, what we don't like. It's always a bit of a process, isn't it? Okay, so over on this side, again, the flatness. That's definitely the problem. There's like this flatness that keeps popping up. So, the more of that, the better. The player's probably going to end up walking down here. So we'll probably end up using maybe some path blocks or some other brown ones just to give that weathered walk through here. So we'll leave that mostly flat, and then we'll come over here and make this little bit a bit rockier. I'm going to say craggy. Is that a type of rock block term thing? Craggy rocks. Is that a thing they say? By the way, Liger Gaming is here. Gifting subs to Zero Fox 75 and Wall Fuffy. Thank you so much for supporting the community, dude. Appreciate that. 12 minutes ago. I'm a little bit behind. I apologise. Jeez. Sort it out, X. So that's feeling alright down here. Get that rockiness coming through. And then we probably just need more of it over here. Yeah, let's get a bit of this here done then. Goodness me. Apparently we just hit 3K viewers. Awesome, thanks for letting me know. Peeps, be sure to hit the follow button. You've probably heard me say that too many times, but if you haven't done it already, be sure to give it a little hit here on the Twitch. And soon, my friends, going to play another round of Decked Out. Right, are we out of basalt? Not just yet. But we're getting close to being done, I think. Okay, so that is a massive chunk of this done. And we've got a noise in the ear. We've got EAS68 here for 4 months. And Aiku33 with cheers a bits. Congrats on 9 years. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate it. X used dead bushes and flower pots. I think dead bushes alone will look good. We definitely need, like, some more shape in there. This bit over here needs a bit more attention. But it's kind of working. I just feel like maybe a problem with the rising pillars that they always, like, the rising basalt. They always go up with the same upwards texture. Perhaps rotating them could help. Bone skeleton, yeah. Well, I'm going to do the bone skeleton bit later on, I think. Uro222 is here for 8 months. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate it. What I want to do is get some stone over on this side. I'm not sure if I've actually got much stone left. I've got andesite. Where's the regular stone? Wow, okay. We need some regular stone. Gonna kind of get the reserve space for that figured out. What about adding soul sand? Oh yeah, yeah. So like patches of things is what we've also got to figure out. Right. A bit straight here. Let's knock it back a little. Yeah, probably something like that, really. Not looking to actually build the thing, just a few of these blocks here and there will go a ways, I reckon. So you can see where that's going to be. And that's the edge of that kind of area, yeah. That's worth doing. And then down here. Have it come out a bit. And that'll probably do in terms of markers for now, right? I think we get the picture. X, how often do you watch every Hermit's videos? Oh, every day. You know, there's always Hermitcraft videos coming out, and I always tune in and check them out. Lagnos is here with a Prime subscription. Lagnos, thank you so much. Appreciate it. X, hide campfires under the slabs. Oh, interesting idea. Oh, Mino got no campfire. Oh, there it is. Let's give that a shot then. Smoke particles, I'm guessing. Oh, man. Adding a little animation to it. I like. I kind of feel, though, like, that's not actually the best place to put it. Ow! With the standing and the silk touch. Do I need a silk touch axe? I probably do, so I'm just going to go grab one. Do you want to build a snowman? That song just popped into my head. Oh, silk touch any tool, is it? Okay, well, I didn't want to gamble it, you know. This spot right here, to me, feels like a candidate for something like that. Let's change this up so we got, like... Oh, I needed that. See, now it looks a bit more kind of purposeful to me, right? Like, that's there because of that formation of rock. Let's go do another one all the way down here, I think. Get a good old clump of rocks together. Chuck that in, slab on top. I think I did that wrong. No? So slab lets the particles through, but when it's on the top side, they come through as well, it looks like. Interesting. Lava pockets. Yeah, I could do little bits of lava here and there. I think the main thing is just to keep spreading this out though, like, and doing passes on it, so you come back and you add more details later on, that kind of thing. Aha, and over here we can now see how close to all of that we can go. Let's put one here. Maybe make a broken portal line about it, says Fancy Age Dude. Could do. You reminded me of something though. One of the things I did want to do was have like a soul sand patch somewhere, right? But I think we'll put it like right around here as you get closer to all of this. And that's a bit of decked out. First was that, and there's a hole. Oh, wait, oh, okay, it's decked out. You know, like, why is there a portal down here? Why is there all this funkiness? Probably a good idea to still throw in a few other blocks along with it, but if we do that. Oh my goodness me, I move fast on it. Yeah, how are my boots doing? Like, they're gonna run out quicker. And I'm out, oh no, that's all I got. Yeah, I was thinking of surrounding that and then like making it a patch among all this other stuff, right? So around the back here. Bunch of this stuff going on. I don't know. Something like that. Something like that, mate. Right. Dead bushes are another thing we need. Actually, I kind of feel I collected a bunch earlier in the season. In terms of what we're going to do, I feel like we've got most of the components in place. It's about finding a couple of textures to make patches, you know? And some other shapely details in, and dead bush is definitely one of them. I need to pick up a shulker box, I think, as well. Potato token. There will be no mycelium in this build, I tell ya. No mycelium. Mycelium be ugly and horrible and terrible, and all the bad things that ever was. Oh, hit my head, hit my head, hit my head. Hey! Are you still like, even though I drift downwards, it then pushes me off to the side? Anyways, if we just think about what we've achieved this stream, I think it's pretty productive. We've kind of come up with most of what we need to do for the entrance to Decked Out. I was about to say Ram and just run. We built that little transition between the biomes. We've started work on the biome. That's terrific. I'm going to bring 2 more of these for me. All the things are in place for me to sort of tidy up that area, which is kind of cool. Here it is. A couple of stacks of that can come with us. Wonder if we can place those down. Sea pickles you can't put on the ground, can you? Oh, the occasional nether rose would be pretty. Wither rose would be pretty cool. And maybe some warts on the soul soil. Ideas. Some of y'all saying dead corals. I think they're a bit too like, a bit too light, a bit too grey for it. Nah, I think they're gonna be. If they were darker, then yes, but they're not. You know what else might go in there? Like people were saying, put the dead bushes in the plant pots, right? But just the pots on their own, they're kind of like terracotta-y kind of colour. A little bit of shape. Oh, it looks nice. It looks nice because There's like the soul lanterns. Yeah, we need to actually probably emphasize that a little bit more. But like the polished blackstone, it feels to me like it's sort of signifying what's up ahead, and that's obviously decked out, right? So can I put this on any? Right, I can put them on those. I'm not going to put down too many straight away, but man, that looks good. That's a nice little touch right there. Oh yes. Oh yes. Dang. Right, I think there's definitely more work to be done in some of these areas, so maybe not get too carried away with placing this stuff, but that is going to be a component of this area, that is for sure. It's a nice touch. Also the warts. Can't forget to have a couple of these sort of hanging out here and there. Good. Okay. Time for us to put away some of the junk that's accumulated in my trunk. Put that over there. Oh yeah, the mushrooms. Forgot about that. And then we've got 2 additional shulker boxes, which apparently I didn't even need. Well, I'm going to put them there anyway. Mushrooms, right. Daylight. Yeah, it's too bright. It's too bright. Might be able to plant them at night. If that's how that works. Okay. Gonna put these things away. Very good. Oh yeah, we need these materials and some XP. Yes, please. Not much, but I'll take it. Right, I can actually just chuck them in there. Very good. And this, my friends, as many people ask me, is how you stay organized. By basically having a method and a process that ensures that your things are continuously organized. You just gotta bring it all back together every now and then, right? And let's have a bit of water. What about adding graves and making a graveyard? That's a great suggestion. I wish we'd have thought about that first. Like, all I've done is taken inspiration from Cub. I was thinking of that biome. I felt like it kind of suited all of this over here. We could have definitely themed something like that in a little bit more, but I have not done that. So that is what it is. But just to recap the plan, this is going to go around. There's going to be 2 entrances. The biome will cover all of this area. And then we'll we'll leave this side open and possibly, let's say, come up with a cool project. We could do it in this area, just back over here. And given the eye line, there's probably room for like a tower to go up and be visible from the central area. Yeah, this bit worked really well, I think. And down here we go. How's the run? I didn't see it, says Tiger. It was okay. I really want to get some loot, and I died again. It's twice. Now I think I've done 4 runs in total. So anyway, what do we need? That. Got to do my ritual thing before I go in. Oh yeah, this. Oh, and do you know what? I didn't set my spawn last time. Luckily, that didn't really affect me too much. It will this time, but yeah. Where's the best place to get a nice old thumbnail in here? Next to that Ravager, definitely. Next to that Ravager. Let's go right up. So we're going to go... Oh my goodness me, it hit me! What? What? Oh, is there a boat here? Yes. Oh my days! Like, goodness me. What did it say, by the way? Fell from a high place. Interesting. You know, like, it felt like I might have been a little close, but no, surely not. Death in the pursuit of a thumbnail. That's what we've achieved today. Did the music stop? In theory, that has definitely stopped too early. Definitely stopped too early. It was right up against the chain, says Russ. Yeah, but I was a good couple of blocks over from that, you know. It shouldn't have been an issue. Oh, I just remembered I had something else on my task list today, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh. We should get points for finding these. There's so little left. Yeah, we want all of those gone, basically. Less entities and that. But yeah, around the back here, like, mobs can spawn on all of this, so I was going to come through and, like, figure out where the border was and throw some lighting on the back of Scar's build to make it a little safer, but didn't get to that, did we? Do you know anything about Corrales? Not supposed to be rude, says Blue Sig. I don't know why that would be rude. I do know something about Corrales. I know that he's a human being. I know he plays on the Hermitcraft server, you know. Jeez. Don't know quite what you mean by that. Okay, let's go grab. Let's go make a thumbnail, peeps. Let's go make a thumbnail. That thing hit me hard. Barely close. How on earth can it hit me from there? Oh my days. Good thing something didn't go in the fire, right? Let's try again. You ain't hitting me from there, sucker. Okay. How do we want to do this? Nothing in the hand. Zoom. Is that too much? Oh, oh, there's my thumbnail. Got it. Got it. Got it. You know, whoever's watching this video, after they went, whoa, what a thumbnail, I've got to click that and watch the entire video to the end, haha, he died. That's what they're going to say. Right, anyway, enough goofballing. We are ready to play. After Ritual Fire. Oh yeah, my armor kind of helps me with this normally. There's too much Ritual Fire! Oh, now the saturation ain't going to work quite right. Uh-oh. Oh, that was silly. Let's try again. Fire protection's on the helmet, right? Uh-huh. Perfect. Maximum saturation. I don't mind if I do. Okay, in we go. Alright. Number 2. Number 2. Compass. Box. Set my spawn. Press the button to play. Here we go. The Western boy has subscribed to Amazon Prime. Thank you so much, dude. I will now be ignoring those noises in that eardrum. Let's pause the music. And let's go into the dungeon, right? We're good, we're good. And the compass is actually over to that side again, so we know where the Ravager is, funny enough. And we know it's on this side. Oh dear. I do not want to die. I hit my head on something. What? I hit my head on something. How did I not? Oh, that is so anticlimactic. at least we get a book. Well, have your compass, Tango. There's no way out. What did I hit my head on? Oh, that's a real bummer. You got to learn each time you play. It's very annoying to learn about something you've passed most times. I've jumped over that thing a couple of times. You're supposed to walk over the trapdoors, not jump, says Maurice. Yeah, I guess that's what's catching me out. Oh, jeez. Talk about anticlimactic. Right, beast sense, resistance, a soul saw. Now, some of you said that this thing like stacked, and I'm not too keen on beast sense, so I'm going to take resistance. Oh, that's actually our 5th run then. So that's how we count how many runs we've had by how many books. But dude, I am absolutely losing at this game. There is no doubt about it. I've got like hardly any coins. At least I got 5 books. At least you get a book each time. Actually, I'm going to leave my deck here. That makes the most sense, right? Like, why put that in my shulker box? I come over here to use it. Oh, can't believe that. That route is really needs avoiding. It's an avoidable death each time, says Donorice. I think it's avoidable if you do the jumping, right? Maybe I didn't actually goof it the first time. Maybe I did the same thing, because the very first time I played and went through that, I didn't have trouble with the jumping. So I've sort of assumed that's the way to do it. So maybe when I died earlier, it was the same thing. Like, there's something to hit your head on. I just haven't noticed. Wow, so 2 terrible runs, but at least we got 2 books, you know? It ain't all bad, I guess. It ain't all bad. It ain't all bad, it's kind of rad. Now I need to scheme on a way to get more keys. Like, I don't know if Tango hid any shulker boxes, because that's what he does. He hides shulker boxes in the shopping area, and I never find them. Woof. So, you know, we might see a black shulker box somewhere around here. We might not. But that's another way to get a key for now. I might leave myself sitting actually at that machine again. Start the way we finished, right? Another thing I've been thinking about is that shulker boxes only pop into view after a certain distance, just like those did there, those banners. So you could maybe fly around and just notice if anything goes boop into existence, but that hasn't really worked for me. I've been exploring shops, flying around over the tops of them, and then not finding anything, so no good for now. There's a daily auction. Yeah, but I can't afford any of the keys from it, so not for me, unfortunately. Not for me. Check the town hall stairs. Check the stairs next to town hall. Check inside caves. What's this with the stairs? Why is people saying the stairs next to town hall? I mean, if you spot one in a video, it don't mean it's going to be there by the time we're streaming, right? Like, could be, but maybe not. We've got a noise in here. It's lasagna tiramisu. Or lasagna tiramisu, maybe, is how you say it. Wait, what are people in saying? Underneath outside? You mean through here? I mean, there's shulker boxes, but I don't think there's one. Cave left outside of town hall. How do y'all know where it is? Oh my days, chat! How? How? How did you know? Wait, red hot. Wait, what's Efo doing? Wait, Efo's watching. Well, how did Efo know, and how did all of y'all know? Like, why is there so much knowledge? Who would see it and leave it there? Why? Why would they? You could see it when you were flying. I don't think so. I don't think so. Like, God, you'd have to have a real eagle eye to spot it down there when I was flying. Tango streamed it. Ah, tell me where more are. Back of concrete, someone says. Tell me where they are. Oh, jeez. We gotta catch up. We're doing so bad in this decked out game. Hey, wait, they're into the wall. There is something great. No, okay, I'm getting too excited now. One per day, Asuma, says Efo. Once for today, once for tomorrow. Oh, that's great. Okay, right. Oh, keep going. Keep flying. Ow, it's bad for my health. So, oh, Efo's right here. Bam. Well, I got my key. And I don't think I'm going to sit on the throne. But I could do for a couple of hours. It could tick it up for other people as well. Nah, I'm just going to leave it. Alright. My friends, that's it. That's the longest stream I might have ever done. Except that one I did a few weeks ago that was 5 hours. 3 hours, celebrating 9-year anniversary on YouTube. Hope you've all enjoyed it, peeps. Hope you enjoyed it ever so much. And a massive thank you to everyone in the community for supporting me over these 9 years. I appreciate y'all. Even y'all who can't do the subscribing, the cheers, the bits, the nations, all of that. I just appreciate y'all coming out and enjoying what we do here. Having a little check to see. Right, so no one I know is streaming at the moment. Therefore, we're going to pick a Minecraft channel to raid. Let's just scroll down a bit, pick someone with not a lot of viewers. And a title that is suggesting English. Here we go. Okay, I got someone for you to watch. But for me, that's it. I'm heading out of here. So be sure to hit the follow button in chat. And we're going to go raid Neen2 TV. No idea who we're raiding, but it's just what we do to support the Minecraft community. Thank you, peeps. Take care of yourselves. Ciao for now. Bye-bye.